Why does Donald Trump keep endorsing
Function.
neocons?
Why does Donald Trump what with the neocons?
Why does he keep endorsing neocons?
Keep endorsing?
Yeah.
Because he can control them? I don't know.
Okay. There's a couple of different options I could see there. One, just businessman doing businessman things. Two is ignorance. Three, he's actually, fooling us all
neocon?
that he's actually a neocon.
He's pulled the wool over our eyes. It sounds like the most grand conspiracy theory. I remember hearing about it in 2016 when they're like, Hillary is propping up Trump so she can beat him, and then she lost. I was like, wow. Well, she really fell on her face if that was her plan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, that's like what a lot of people
thought
were kind of openly doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or remember, like, one of those talk show hosts said that, like, oh, please do. I think it was Jon Stewart. He's like, yes, Trump, please do run. We would love you to run because it's going to be so easy to beat you. It may have been Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, they're all the same,
now.
Really.
Yeah, they are pretty much all the same. But...
Yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah. They're all generally the same people. I mean, I don't even know the difference between some of them. Like, I never, like, watched any of that late night stuff, so I don't even know.
They are all the same.
Me neither. Joey, what all did you vote for today? The mayor? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Nora.
What? I have my headphones on, so I still hear you.
I was lagging a little bit, and she was talking.
Women, right? What did I vote for? I voted for the mayor.
I know. Who did you vote for mayor?
That's personal between me and the ballot. No, obviously I voted for Zohran. Andrew. Curtis Sliwa, obviously.
Yes, Sliwa. He said
I was
it yesterday.
very much considering writing my own name in, though.
Everybody told him to.
Not
Everybody
that I'd
told
win.
him he needs to run for mayor.
Oh.
We were also voting. I was
actually asking, like, what else?
Attorney General was also on it.
Okay, thank you. That's what else I was trying to. Oh.
Some city council lady in my area named Alina something Boswell, I think. She's a. Oh wait, I have this right here.
She's got a little slip.
Alina Boswell. Yeah, see.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, she's decent looking. I'd probably, but well, maybe she'll do good.
What party is she affiliated with, Joey?
The Republican Party.
And she put out a whole bunch of flyers everywhere, and so Joey picked up a flyer.
No. I was getting Chinese food, you see, and this was on the counter, so I picked it up. Now,
see?
what I actually like about this is I don't see the word Republican anywhere, which I think is smart.
Very smart.
Just trick people into voting. Oh wow, it's an attractive blonde lady. I don't see Republican anywhere. I think it's a smart thing to do. She's affiliated with the Pants Party. I don't know if she has pants on in that visual. For all I know, she could have just taken waist high.
She could have been wearing pajama bottoms.
Now I'm gonna go take my medicine real quickly because I forgot to. So give me a second. You need me to be alive.
Yes, definitely need that to happen.
So I think at our upcoming election, it is. I need to look. Remember, you and I, we did on the podcast on my Rumble about the upcoming elections, and now I'm trying to remember what all it is. It's like the council person and
I'm glad we don't have an election this cycle.
I know it's a special election for we had Mark Green, my congressman. He left early. I'm trying to remember what it was. No, just look it up. But Joey's back now, but I'll look it up before then. We should probably
Yeah, see, I'm just glad that I don't have to worry about an election cycle this time around. So that makes it easier for me.
So there were some measures on the back of the ballot, and about 5 of them had to do relating to public housing, like more public housing. Should we take this lot in some county to add more public housing? I'm like, no, we have enough public housing, God damn it. And then there was one ballot measure that said to replace a lot of the like paper maps with like digital maps. And like I then thought about the subway maps, and I'm like, yeah, they should do that. So I actually voted yes on that one. Because those maps are old as fuck and wrinkly, and I can barely see them. I was like, they might as well just have it be digital, and then they can, like, switch the map screens a couple of times. Did you vote yet, Sandra? And who are you voting for? The only other New Yorker here.
Hey, Joey, do you like those individual ballot measures like that? What do you guys think of those?
Like, do I
on,
like that we get a
maps.
vote for them? Yeah, I like them.
Yeah,
I wish
do
they
you
would
like
word
that
them.
versus like?
I wish they would
just
word them
having
better,
a
though.
representative just make a,
Yeah, I prefer that. I prefer anything that gives
Yeah.
the average, even though the average person could be. Oh, there's Kevin. He's a New Yorker. Anything that gives the average person more of a say, even though I know the average person is easily manipulated, but like you still have to do it. It's better than better than consolidating it. I suppose that's maybe an area that I disagree with a lot of Republicans on. I'm sure I'll catch flack for this next one, but when they say that the what was it? The senators should be picked by who used to pick the senators? I don't remember. Before we started voting for them,
the governor, I believe.
the governor used to pick the senator.
I think
So
it was
like,
the governor.
so I actually like the fact that we vote for the senator, because if it's a bad governor, then he'll just pick a bad senator. But at least if we have a bad governor, we have a chance of going, okay, well, we picked a bad governor, so let's pick a better senator.
Yeah. Well, they used to be picking their friends and putting their friends and their family in, and that's why, they get elected now. So nobody has that power.
Sandra, go vote. Do the right thing. Vote for me.
Do it, do it, Sandra. Go vote.
Do it, Jessica.
Do it, Jessica. Vote.
Vote in the New York
Vote
election,
for the
Jessica.
cannoli in a different state.
Nobody will know.
Yeah.
They'll be like, how long have you been living in
Um.
that area that Jessica lives in? Never. Never even been there.
Oh, so
Wow.
you're gonna pull
Hillary
what's her
Clinton?
face?
Oh.
No, the chick who did mortgage fraud.
Oh.
Letitia James?
There we go. You're gonna pull a James.
Yeah.
Go pull a James.
Thank you for reminding me that I didn't finish looking through all the proposals coming up here. Well, now time to go do that. I've reminded, based off me just telling people that I voted today, I had like 6 people going, oh, thanks for reminding me, I forgot. This is part of the problem, people. We need to be vigilant.
How can
You guys will listen to these
forget?
podcasts all the time that are talking about upcoming elections, and come on, we got to do better. We must do better, boy.
Yeah.
So I just looked it up. Where I'm at in Tennessee, we are having election December 2nd to fill the vacancy for one of our house seats. I thought we had something else. Why is it December 2nd? Is that normally like that for special elections? Does anyone know?
No clue.
Well, special elections usually aren't during November, right?
Yeah,
I mean-
special elections are during odd months anyways, so
So there you go. Who'd you?
He left so quietly.
Kevin said I voted for Miles Morales. Oh my lord, he would do that.
I don't have to worry about a next election until 2026.
When Sarah Palin ran, did you vote for her?
Yeah.
Fuck no, I don't like Palin. No, I despise that woman so much. Her and her family are so foul. Every single one of them are just disgusting human beings. Like, look it up. Her daughter got pregnant after being one of those who preached chastity and everything else like that. She got pregnant out of wedlock. Then she decided to try to ditch her kid off with her parents, and she cheated on the husband. The son and the father and Sarah Palin herself got into an actual fisticuffs during a
What?
yeah, they played fisticuffs. They are ghetto people. They played some fisticuffs with some other families and got kicked out, and the husband and the son went to jail. Sarah got out of it because she's Sarah Palin. Yeah, that family is a hot mess. Sarah Palin has a Down syndrome son and voted
Sorry, hold on.
against a bill that would actually help Down syndrome kids in Alaska. She stepped out of the gubernatorial role to be the candidate. She literally, she was a bad person. She gave up on Alaska. She turned her back on us. She never did anything for us. And anybody who says that Sarah Palin was a good person, please, I implore you, just do the smallest amount of research. She is a snake in the grass, and I wish people would stop associating Alaska with her.
And that's
But
why
nobody's going to stop because she made the stupid comment, I can see Russia from my porch. And she lives in the valley.
well,
She lives in Wasilla, and there's legitimately no way.
there's no way, man.
There's no way, man. No way.
I think she was being
Facetious.
a dumb joke. I'm not, yeah.
Dumb people
like
make
her.
dumb jokes.
Yeah, well, the amount of crud I picked up because of her. I'm good.
Crud.
Yeah. I'm trying to be professional here. Leave me alone.
My cousin Lily just had a latest Palin child. What does that even mean? Palin, like preaching chastity, but then getting pregnant?
Oh, really? So,
if she-
which one? The son? Yeah.
Speaking of the son, that bastard's
Yeah, no,
gonna
the
come out
son
in a
is
second.
a wild one, and he got arrested for breaking and entering to his own dad's and like whooping his dad in front of somebody else. And it's just, oh yeah, like those two have a very, very heated relationship. It is toxic.
It's amazing how we went from New York to Sarah Palin.
Well, when you ask me what I think about Palin, I will let you know exactly what I think about Palin.
Well, that's a good point. I did ask that. Fair game to you, lass. So, but this still doesn't really So Donald Trump is going after Massey and Rand Paul and endorsing Mitch McConnell's replacement, who was a neocon, and he's going to campaign. His first campaign stop in 2026 is going to be for Lindsey Graham. So I just really wonder, and that coupled with some of the questionable things that have happened in portions of his administration, I just wonder if there's a level of compromise. I can't shake the feeling. I can't shake the feeling. Just, man, I don't, like, he just, I guess I had my expectation, your mic sock looks like a boxing glove? Are they talking to you or me?
You.
Well, what the fuck is a mic sock?
It's a screen.
Ear screen in front.
Do you mean the pop
Yeah, that
filter?
thing looks like
Screen.
a
Not the...
The way that it's sitting, it looks like a black boxing glove, and it's about ready to punch you.
Yeah, I'm talking into a boxing. Yeah, but Donald Trump, neocons. What was I saying? Donald Trump,
You
neocons.
were saying that Donald Trump you don't trust him not to be a neocon.
Oh yeah. It feels like he's compromised.
Because
to
why?
Me. He's based off those things. He keeps endorsing neocons. He keeps going after America first. I really thought when he did the "Drain the Swamp" slogan, like my whole idea for that was, okay, well, he's saying that there's corrupt figures on both sides. All right, that's cool. And I really thought that we could maybe try to dismantle the GOP and replace it with something. But now he's just continuing to give the big heads at the GOP who are part of the swamp the same level of power that they had. So I'm just like, well, what does life after Donald Trump look like? If you can assume that, let's say Trump is doing what he thinks is right and he's not being controlled by the neocons, okay. But these people still have power and he still reinforces that power. So what does life after Donald Trump look like? Like, what happens now? What happens when the GOP, like, is the GOP, what's good? I assume J.D. Vance is going to be the candidate. So the GOP, the top brass at the GOP, the snakes in the grass as we know them, are still going to have a lot of power. They're still going to have a lot of say. They're going to have a lot of sway. So that's not good.
I think it depends on who else is coming in, though. There might be other people that emerge as well that will not play the neocon game.
MAGA and
Am I being
GOP are
optimistic there?
quickly becoming synonymous, says Bush. I don't know if they're becoming synonymous based off of the constituency, but the people in charge certainly seem that way.
They're trying to paint the illusion of like, yeah, it's all one big unified thing.
I
We're
always
really
felt
like over
like-
here, like, can you please stop being a neocon?
Yeah, I always felt like the Republican voters mean very well, and they constantly get abused by the leadership, and nothing's happened to that leadership. It's just the same. And so,
Yeah.
like, the leadership takes advantage of this cycle that the Republican voter is in of, well, I got to vote for Republican because if I vote for the other guys, then that's antithetical to everything I believe in. So the Republican leadership takes advantage of that abusive relationship and gives them crumbs. And every time something goes wrong or they get criticized, they go, whoa, you can't vote for those guys, huh? You got to vote for us. If you vote for those guys, that's the end of the country. And it's just such an abusive relationship. And I thought we were going to really stifle that out. I thought Trump was going to stifle that out. And I thought after people like Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell voted to have him impeached, that we would stifle that out. But instead, he's going after people who the constituency largely has faith in, like Thomas Massey, standing up for Lindsey Graham. I thought we were going to stifle this out, and it's not going to happen. And if something like that doesn't happen, then I don't really know what the future of the movement is. And knowing that people have the goldfish memories that they have, it makes me wonder if in 10 years people are just going to forget about the fact that we're supposed to not like those top brass GOP types.
Well, yeah, because again, nothing's changing. So if they're continuously allowed to make the backdoor deals that they are, and we have all the lobbyists that we do, of course, people are going to keep this system going. Why? Because it benefits them personally. They don't care once they're in because they're bought out. So once we can eliminate the corruption and we can start getting actual, true, just people in there who are not willing to be bought and paid for, then we can actually start to see change. But what's hard is I know that there have been some really good people who could not be bought and paid for, who got bulldozed the second that they got there. They couldn't get anything passed because they would not play ball. They would not be bought out. So nothing that they would propose would go through. That's the kind of stuff that we've got to change.
Rebel with No Yell says, this is how you get McCain and Romney.
And I feel like,
Yeah, go.
What now?
No. Let her speak.
yeah, exactly. And it's good. Oh, sorry. It was more, I think it's going to take more than one administration to do like that, the game of politics forever of just building up that fear of the other candidate. And it's like, I feel like that's how they keep manipulating us. Like Joey was saying, like, it's like, yeah, I wish they were smart enough to understand what Nora was saying, but it's like, it's even, both parties are just going to keep using fear to leverage the votes like that.
And like, the reason why I felt like the Republican Party needed to be killed, quote unquote, and replaced with America First or something different is these guys had the nerve to run John McCain, as Rebel Noel says, and Mitt Romney, and that literally manifested Donald Trump. And that was like the nature's way of pushing back and saying, we're not going to have these goddamn candidates anymore. And it's like, those decision makers are still there. So like life after Trump is what? Like life after Trump, if these guys are still here, is going to be more of that. And like it might like slowly go downhill and go back to that. But like, you know, we'll get JD Vance and we'll see how that goes, I suppose. And then after that, what's next? You'll never stifle that out. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Yeah, but we are vigilant. I mean, people are largely more vigilant than they were 10 years ago, I think. And it feels like it's getting worse with the GOP stranglehold. They're all still there, and they're all 10 years older. The way the Republican leadership abuses their voters, like Joey said, is why I'm registered as a Republican, not an actual one anymore. Yeah, it's an abusive relationship. They're like, what are you going to do? You're going to go back to your ex, or are you going to keep getting beat up by me?
Well, that's why I say there's a difference between doing what is right and what is easy. And every time they get in there, they do what is easy.
Am I gonna have to run for president? I don't want to do it. I don't want to get
Run for
assassinated
mayor
yet.
first.
I don't want to
Get
get
mayor
assassinated. I'm
first.
gonna get assassinated if I run. I'm gonna start. Misa's gonna print me out those Joey Cannoli stickers, and I'm gonna put Joey Cannoli 29, I guess. I'm not confident we get Vance at all. I mean, even if we get Vance, I don't know how confident I am. I just don't know. I don't know. It's like Vance says a lot of nice things, but again, his history, and I'm not even talking about the Peter Thiel thing. Like, he was an anti-Trump guy from 2016 to, 2018, or you'd know better, Jessica. But, like, he's like, I always keep an eye open for Johnny come latelys. Because if they couldn't
Yeah.
identify and see the shit in the moment, why do I trust them now?
Well, my question is, it's like, people can change. So how long does it have to take for somebody to change for you to believe that they've actually changed?
Yeah, that it being during an election cycle always makes me weary.
Well, yeah, me too.
Well, I agree with that, Joey. Because a lot of times I'm like, you know, if your initial judgment was so stark like JD Vance's was, but now I'm wondering if not only maybe he, you know, has changed his mind on Trump, but maybe he is just sort of sticking to, you know, the Make America Great Again, like his loyalty being more to America than it being to Trump, and that could be a good thing.